Okay, so we have this multi-threading concept. So what is this multi-threading? So any idea on what is a thread? Okay, so thread is nothing but it is a flow of execution. Okay, now previously we just ran this program, right? So every program is a thread. So what is a thread? It is a lightweight process. Okay, so now let's say what is it is said to be if you're having only one program, right? If you wanted to run only one, then it is fine. But what do you mean by multi-threading? Multi itself is telling you that executing more number of threads simultaneously. Okay, which means we are trying to execute multiple threads parallel. Okay, so what is a thread? Thread is a very lightweight process. Okay, so now which should help in achieving the multitasking. Okay, now let me tell you that in few cases, I think you already guys know regarding thread.sleep method. Okay, so if I'm asking the user, when the user is asking to do two tasks simultaneously, okay, that is difficult, right? So when I'm asking two things to be done simultaneously, can you do it two things or three things simultaneously? One is by dancing, one cooking, and one you're trying to write a novel. So all of this combining together is not possible, right? So either you have to do any one of the thing, right? Either take the class or serve the food or go do some craft work. Okay, so all of this cannot be combined together. So to combine this, if you wanted to do it, what you can do the first thing, hold on, you'll be keeping this two other programs in a queue. Okay, so here these two programs which are run will be in a sleep mode. Okay, which means it does not block the user because the threads are independent. Okay, which helps you in performing multiple tasks. Okay, which I told you, like, see, if you are trying to gather all the operations together by serving, cooking, dancing, okay, taking class, all of this, okay, this cannot be performed together because this will lead you to some different kind of a confusion and it will not save much of your time, right? So, but when you are talking about the multi-threading in Java, it will run all a few programs in a single output. Okay, so that multiple operations can be done. So let's say that we have taken the operations in arithmetic operations, addition, subtraction, multiple, all the operations are done. Okay, so which means all the many operations are performed together, so it saved our time. And also you will have this process-based multitasking and thread-based multi-threading. Okay, but let me give you some very small idea on what is the thread. Okay, so this thread class will also provide you the constructors, methods. Okay, so the thread class helps you in extending the object class. So let me give you some small example. Okay, you have a thread states. So what are the different kinds of thread states? So first it is new. Next, if it is active, next block, or you can say that the particular thread is waiting to do its work. Okay, then terminated, something like this. Okay, so what is this? So new itself will tell you that yes, so thread has been created. Okay, so when thread has been created, we have to know that it is in a new state, but it is not yet to run. Okay, you cannot run the program. So when you're using active state, it tells you that yes, now I'm in active state, so go call the particular function and finish the task. Okay, so here we'll be having two states, which is called as runnable and running state. Okay, so here that is a deep concept. I'll just give you overview right now. In the further sessions, I'll just treat you by explaining it in a deeper manner. Okay, so now what is waiting? So let me give you some small example. Let's say I have only one printer, okay, and had only one monitor, but there are two people. So how do you share it? Any idea? one student has one printer and the another student has a monitor. Okay, so how this both have to share this? So the first person should wait unless the second person will finish the work. Okay. Now I'm the person who has the printer. Okay, but I don't have a monitor to take the picture of. So I'm taking the monitor, I'm borrowing it from the second user. So where is the second user? So the second user is waiting for me. Okay, so he'll be in a sleep mode. Okay, so now the first user will finish his work, and then the second first user, once he finishes work, he'll be giving the printer to the particular person. So the printer and monitor is present with the second person. So the task of the first person has been done, right? So it doesn't have to wait for any other task. So the program will be terminated. Okay, a halting. Okay, so when a thread has finished its job, then it exists. Okay, so that is what the termination means. So now exactly what happens is sometimes you'll be facing some errors while you're trying to run some different kinds of programs, right? So in that case, instead of getting the output in the later on end, we are trying to use some exceptions. Okay, what are the different kinds of exceptions? Checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions. Okay, so here you'll be checking with the different kind of things. Arithmetic out of bound exception is what something you saw. Okay, and if I give the value 1 and then 1 divided by 0, okay, there again you'll be getting the exception. Okay, and then when a particular file is not present, file IO not found exception. So these are the different many kinds of an exceptions that we just go through. Okay, so these are the different kinds of things which we were discussing. Okay, to extending the thread class, define the class that extends the particular thread class. So you'll be implementing the runnable interface or the running one. This is the example. So this is a thread class. Okay, you need to import this thread class and HKR thread1, thread2 are the variables. Okay, so new thread. So same like int array is equals new int of something which you gave, right? So thread so and so is equals to new thread of. So when I say to start, it is about to start. Okay, but it will not show us immediately. So get name, all of this comes under this will be predefined methods which are in the thread class. Okay,